Okay, you little grasshoppers, it's time for another one of these Habs news update thingy-majiggys. And in today's jiggy, we're going to take a look at the long list of players that the Canadiens cut from camp over the past couple of days. We'll talk about some of the players that are about to return to the lineup, take a look at what Hughes thinks of Slavkovsky's performance so far, and much, much more. But first, is that the Undertaker getting off the plane with the Canadiens? No, that's our boy Arby. And Arbor Jackeye hasn't been cut just yet. But let's take a look at some of the players that have been cut. First, the Canadiens cut our boy Joshua and Riley Kidney. Both of these guys are going to play another season in the Q this year. What did you think of their performance? I don't know. They looked alright. I didn't really notice Kidney a whole lot, I'm not gonna lie, but as for Wawa, I thought that he was more noticeable at camp last year than what he was this year. Isn't that weird? I guess his line mates were mostly dog shit. I mean, they weren't top tier or anything like that. But yeah, he didn't really stand out a whole lot, and it's gonna be another year in the queue for these two lads. Hopefully they can dominate like they did last season. Moving on to the big list of cuts now, let's take a look at the notables. We got Lucas Condotta getting the axe. I thought he had a pretty good camp. I mean, he showed a lot of balls when he stepped up to the plate during the rookie tournament, when our first overall pick nearly got run over. And wow, look at this. They also cut Mysak, the most painful cut of all. Gianni Fairbrother's been cut. Michael McCarron 2.0, John Parker Jones has been cut. We got William Trudeau on this list, and I thought he looked really, really good. And it just goes on and on. Look at all these names. My name is definitely not on here. I did read somewhere that they cut like 23 people today. Hughes must have just woke up feeling like Jack the Ripper. So the list of players that are at camp right now is just getting smaller and smaller. And as this next week plays out, we should see the roster just get real close to what we're going to see at opening night. Now, as for some of the injured players that we haven't seen skate yet, they're slowly beginning to trickle back at practice. Captain Nick Suzuki was skating around with a no-contact blue jersey on today. He spoke with the media and he said, "Hey, it's nothing, I'm fine. And if this had happened to me during the regular season, I wouldn't have missed a game. So expect him back real soon." Then we got Sean Monahan skating around, so he must be getting pretty close. And Johnny Drouin, look at that. He's real, and he's back on the ice. He's going to be playing his first game of the preseason tomorrow night against the Ottawa Senators. So let's see what he's got. Now, Josh Anderson was also back at practice today, and this guy, he had a pretty interesting story to tell, okay? Anderson was hurt right away, he missed some time, and that's pretty much the whole story. That's all we knew. Well, get a load of this. Apparently, he was bitten by a spider. That's right. Josh Anderson was bitten by a friggin' spider. His hand swelled up, he got all messed up, probably went through his DVD collection and threw arachnophobia back in the garbage. But hey, he's getting better now, and he's finally getting back to practice. So if you learned anything here today, anything at all, it's don't trust a spider. Okay, you don't trust a fart, and you also don't trust a spider. Now, before we break down what Kent Hughes said about Juraj Slafkovsky, I just want to say that while the Canadiens are probably going to have a putrid season, okay, things are probably not going to go very well. Well, keep an eye on the Laval Rocket, okay, because a lot of these players that are getting cut are going right to Laval. And I've got a feeling that they're going to be making a lot of noise this year. And the big question is Juraj Slafkovsky going to Laval? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. There's been a microscope on Juraj Slafkovsky's play so far since the Canadiens drafted him first overall. Fans were excited to see him. They were making this guy out to be the Michael Jackson of the city. Okay, no pressure at all. But anyway, Kent Hughes was asked to give his thoughts, and being completely honest, he would admit that Slavkovsky's performance so far has been underwhelming. And he's just speaking the truth. I mean, what else is he supposed to say? He's been fantastic? No. He said what had to be said, and that line alone from his interview would be magnified by 1,000,000. but he still stands by his pick, and down the road he thinks that Slavkovsky is going to be the best player from his draft class. Maybe not right now, but down the road old Uncle Kent has faith. Anyway, we're going to get to see a lot more Slavkovsky yet before a final decision is made. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the dirty rotten comment section, because that does it for this video. Don't forget to throw a bucket of horse manure over the like button on the way out of here, and hey, I'll see you next time.